The MIT 400 recap. Get there Wednesday, do the parade. This was the first time we did the parade, doing the downtown experience thing, so it was pretty cool to do. And then Thursday was qualifying. We were kind of just sitting there because we were like towards the front in our qualifying group. I think we were like the first couple cars to go. And so we get out, we're watching the leaderboard, and we're sitting like first overall with all the times there. So we're like, yeah, this would be, to have a good start for the MIT like that, starting second overall would be, you know, well, first overall would be killer. And looking, and then Nick Whetstone pulled off. I think it was like 6 or 8 seconds faster than what our time was qualifying. So, but still ended up second overall qualifying. So we're like, okay, cool. We got a good start for race day, so that was the important thing. Getting up, getting lined up and everything, and we're like, okay, you know, we know we're qualified, and we go up to the people there that line you up in staging, and they're like, yeah, you start like, you know, we're 20 or 30 something cars back, and I'm like, what? Like, we're second overall in qualifying, and they're like, yeah, you know, all the trucks are starting in front of you, whatever. So had to start way in the back, so we had all those trucks and all the Ultra 4s and all the cars that we had to pass to get back up to the front. So that was pretty unfortunate, is having to do all that stuff. But, you know, we picked through the crowd and, you know, did what we had to do. And we had Mario Fuentes and Lalo Laguna in the Class 1 car behind me, and picking cars off, and we get done off the first lap. He was pretty close behind me. I think he was right behind me when we got in. We were coming down the Lucy Grave section, back down by the solar panels and stuff like that, and got back in, did a full round of fuel, tires, all that stuff, and went back out, and he ended up, he caught me, so when we went out through the speed zone, he was literally right behind me, so I kind of pulled off as when it said, you know, okay to pass. I just let him go that way because he had a whole bunch more horsepower and he had caught me, so I'm like, you know, I'll do racer etiquette and let him go. So he went by, and we're cruising on the second lap, kind of keeping a good pace with him. And so we go back on the second lap, and we were jumping from, the lead up to third, and, we were like top 3, top 4, like kind of top 5, jumping back and forth. And we get all the way up to the top mile, I think it was like mile 65, and start coming back down in the dust, trying to catch a truck that I think it wasn't a lapper, it was one of the trucks that was up front that we were catching. And going down the section of the straightaway and smacked a big rock and bent the wheel, and I thought I got a flat, so I pulled over because you can hear dun 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 on the rear caliper. So I'm like, shoot. So I pull over, get out, pulled the wheel off, got tire and everything off, got the new one on, and as she's putting it on, I see the hub, when it hit the rock, the hub just started to split there. And I'm like, yeah, we're done. The crappy thing was the qualifying spot that we had, second overall. I think if we would have started second overall, it had definitely been a lot better, because then having to chase, the guys in the dust and all the trucks in the dust, unfortunately kind of caused us to hit that big rock and, managed to ruin the hub and all that stuff from that. So kind of a crappy deal, but, it is what it is, and we got to overcome it. But other than that, if we didn't have, just the things happen, then it would have been good. But, it's racing, it's part of it. You can't prevent, things happening or whatever. So, but all in all, it was a good weekend. Unfortunately, we didn't finish. We had stuff going on, and we weren't able to finish on race day of the Mint. So, it is what it is. But we just got to overcome it. And, out of all the good races that we've had, we're going to have a couple bad races. Just it is what it is. But we'll overcome it. We'll go to the next one, and kind of get our heads together, get the car back in shape. Get everything prepped, ready to go, and go in some more races. So, but thanks to everybody that helps me out, and all the sponsors that get me here, Fox, BF Goodrich Tires, all the guys that come out and help me, my crew, my whole team, everybody that supports me. It's cool to have all these guys a part of me and help me out to do what I do. So, but yeah, as soon as the truck gets done, then we're going to be full board on the truck. So, but yeah, there's the Mint recap, and just kind of a small, short, simple, and sweet deal. But I think if we didn't have any issues, we'd have been right there for the overall. So pulling that off would have been pretty cool. But with Jurgensen and a couple guys there, it had definitely been tough. But no, it was good, and so we're happy to be back. And the car is in one piece, so that's always good. So, but yeah, thanks to everybody that helps me out, and looking forward to the next one.